out there don't actually understand what happened at Watergate. So Nixon's the president. He oversees the attorney general and his re-election committee known as CREEP. So there's a break-in at the Watergate building in D.C. This is where the Democratic National Committee's headquarters were. Two young Washington Post reporters, Woodward and Bernstein, get curious and they find that one of the burglars that broke into the Watergate building trying to wiretap the Democratic National Committee was also head of security for CREEP. That's weird. They also find a $25,000 check paid to one of the burglars that came from a secret slush fund that is actually controlled by the attorney general. At this point, a special prosecutor starts investigating is like, there's something going on here. Nixon is also constantly denying any knowledge of any of this. Meanwhile, Woodward and Bernstein are also finding all these other payments to the so-called plumbers who were hired by Nixon's people to plug leaks and intimidate his opponents. At this point, Nixon orders his attorney general to fire the special prosecutor, which only makes him seem guiltier. Then, of course, we find out that Nixon has been taping all of his conversations in the Oval Office. And while there's no evidence that Nixon had anything to do with the initial break-in, there's tons of evidence that he used the power of the presidency to cover it all up. So before we can impeach him, he resigns.